This is your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Dr. Don's Weather is made possible by the Randolph County Commission, First Light Coffee, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
Hey, East Alabama and West Georgia, welcome to your Wednesday. We are halfway through, my goodness, a hot week across East Alabama and West Georgia. Several of you left in the dark last night across the region with power outages. And we may have some storms to deal with today. All of that coming up in this morning's edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather. All right, this Friday night, you need to be in Salem, Alabama at the Salem Auction House. Be sure that you mark your calendars. It's every Friday night. They have food vendors down there. It's a lot of fun. Joey Knight goes to a lot of... He does a lot. He works the entire area. He finds good items. It's well worth the drive down to the Salem Auction House. You can find them at 50 Lee County Road 175, Salem, Alabama. Auction every Friday night at 7 p.m. Call Joey at 706-315-7266 if you'd like more information. And be sure and tell him that Dr. Don sent you to the Salem Auction House. Get your ducks in a row with Jamie Dukas. Get in touch with Jamie today by giving him a call at 256-831-7770 and let Jamie show you what he can do for your insurance situation. Now, he may not be able to help you out, but if he can, he's going to, and he could save you money. He could also increase your coverage, and he'll come to you. He'll drive right to your house. Do it the old-fashioned way. You can't beat that kind of customer service. Or you can do it over the phone, on the internet, however you want to do it. Jamie can help you out with your insurance. Give him a call today. You can also click the link at the top of the video as well. Remember, Jamie Dukas for all of your insurance needs across Alabama and Georgia. Don't forget to head over to our YouTube channel, click that subscribe button and the little bell. Also, like us and share us on Facebook, YouTube, and everywhere. And make sure that you tell your friends about us. That helps get the word out to them to watch us during times of severe weather. So we may have to deal with some strong thunderstorms, maybe even some severe weather across West Alabama this afternoon. The best chances will be along I-65 and west, but we cannot rule out a few strong storms across East Alabama as well today. PM storms will continue through the weekend, and we'll have a little bit lower daytime highs. Lots of places across Alabama made it to 100 yesterday. The Birmingham Airport did as well. And, we're very dry across East Alabama and West Georgia. Let me show you the drought monitor right quick, then we'll come back and talk about the severe possibilities. Here's the latest from the National Weather Service as far as drought is concerned. And you see Randolph County is right in the middle of it. The entire county is covered in yellow, and that is an abnormally dry condition for Randolph, Clay, southern Talladega, and back over into Jefferson and St. Clair counties. And then you see a couple of spots in other locations across Alabama as well. So we're not to the moderate category yet, but if we don't get some measurable rain in the next several days, it's not going to take long with these types of temperatures to get us in some significant trouble across the area. We definitely need the rain, and we just may get it today. Take a look at the latest graphic from the National Weather Service for the possibilities of showers and thunderstorms. You'll see over extreme West Alabama along the Mississippi state line, we do have a slight risk of severe weather today. And then from about I-65 back over to Tuscaloosa, we're looking at a marginal risk of severe weather. We're going to have a couple of different things happen this afternoon. I'll show you more about that in just a few moments on your primetime forecast. Let's look at the tropics, beginning to see things heat up a little bit out there, and beginning now to see the possibility of formation in locations of the southern Atlantic and the Caribbean that could actually produce something that could be a problem for the Gulf of Mexico. Now, this is a long ways off, and we're watching for the possibility of formation down in the southern Atlantic, down toward the Leeward Islands. If we get something to form down there, that's the area that we would really need to watch close as it moves off to the west. Certainly could come across Cuba and end up in the Gulf of Mexico. Now, that would be about 7 to 10 days from now, so we got a while before we would have to deal with anything, and nothing's even developed yet. We're just watching that area because conditions have become conducive for the possibility of formation out there. And also down there in the Bay of Campeche, the southern Gulf of Mexico, watching that area as well for the possibility of formation there also. Let's look at your current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms in 5 Points, Alabama this morning. We currently have 67.6 degrees, no wind. The humidity is 82%. Barometric pressure 29.91. Dew point at 62. That's a little bit better than what we've seen the last several days, so it doesn't feel quite as muggy out there. High temperature yesterday was officially 95 degrees, though some of you did make it to 100 yesterday afternoon. We currently have fair skies. Sunrise this morning at 5:33, and the sun will set this evening at 7:55 p.m. Going to be another warm day, but not, with cloud coverage from time to time and the possibility of a hit-and-miss shower. Maybe not quite as bad as yesterday, but 96 is still pretty hot, and that's what we're headed for in Roanoke. 97 over in Franklin, 97 up in Anniston. Look at Alexander City, expected to come in at 99 degrees this afternoon. Same for Valley, and Auburn at 98 degrees. Here's your 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. 20% chance of a scattered shower or thunderstorm this afternoon. It's possible that one or two of those storms could be on the strong side, so though we're not looking for a major outbreak, be weather aware this afternoon. 96 will be your high temperature. 30% chance of showers until about 9 or 10 p.m. this evening. And then on Thursday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, 91. As you'll see, the temperature does back off a bit. On Friday, 40% chance of afternoon thunderstorms. Folks, these are going to be afternoon scattered storms. It's going to be a hit-and-miss proposition. Some of you will get a shower, some of you won't. You may get one today and you won't see one tomorrow. Your neighbor gets it tomorrow. That's the way this is going to work. Friday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, 91. Carbon copy out there on Saturday. Sunday, maybe a slightly better chance of showers and thunderstorms at 50%. 94 will be the high. And on Monday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, 94 your high temperature. Here's your Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar this morning. And I'll bring your attention to a couple of different features to the north and to the west. This is an MCS, or a mesoscale convective system, that's dropping down out of Missouri into Arkansas and into western Tennessee. Now, this is moving to the south, very slowly to the south and southeast, but we believe that this will start to weaken as it continues moving to the south and southeast. It may completely dissipate before it makes it into Alabama. But we're going to have a lot of outflow boundaries that are going to be set up by this system as it moves to the south. That, coupled with temperatures in the mid to upper 90s and dry air aloft, we believe will cause this MCS to either reform or we will definitely have scattered convection this afternoon that will make it into northern Mississippi and western Alabama. We may see this thing completely reform, and we could see a pretty strong MCS move into western Alabama later on this afternoon. Now, a handful of those storms could make it into East Alabama and West Georgia, though we believe the best chance will be along the I-65 corridor and back to the west, back toward Mississippi. And we'll zoom in a little closer on East Alabama and West Georgia, and you can see that there is absolutely nothing taking place out there this morning. But hang on, that could change as we get into the afternoon hours. You'll see the link right there on the screen to go over to our weather store. There's also a link at the top of the video that you can click on, and if you're on YouTube, it's at the bottom of the video. Be sure and go to our weather store and support us. Get one of those Dr. Don coffee cups. You see it right there. You can also pick up a t-shirt and a Dr. Don baseball cap. Part of the proceeds from the sale of those items come back to support us here at Dr. Don's Weather. If you can't do that, then share us on social media. On Facebook, like us, share us with your friends, ask them to share with their friends. Over on the YouTube, do the same thing. You want to subscribe to our channel, click the little bell, hit that like button, and share us with your friends on YouTube as well. The more people that follow us on social media, Facebook and YouTube, the better off we are. Our numbers go higher. We get perks from social media. That helps support us as well. So there's a way for you to support us regardless of your situation, whether you support us financially or support us by sharing on social media. Please do that. That helps us and keeps us in a position where we can continue to bring you the severe weather coverage you deserve for East Alabama and West Georgia. Hope that you guys stay high and dry today. And, well, if you step outside and it's not even raining, you're going to get wet because of the humidity. So try to stay indoors, stay cool, and watch out for those thunderstorms. Microburst will be the main concern across west and central Alabama today with some of these storms because they're going to grow really big, really fast, and they'll collapse. So downburst will be the issue this afternoon. There could be some significant wind damage from some of these storms, especially in central and west Alabama. Cannot completely rule it out in East Alabama either. So remain weather aware on your Wednesday. And, of course, if we were to need to go live, we'll be here with you. If not, I'll see you back in here first thing tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.
This has been your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Southern Union State Community College, the venue at 5 Points Farms and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is supported by the Randolph County Commission, First Light Coffee, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Be sure to like us on Facebook, share us with all of your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.